Good morning, dear students. So, in light chapter, we have completed plane mirror. Now, we will discuss about lens. So, a curved glass surface, transparent in nature, is known as spherical lens, and it is very important for our life because it is used to correct the defects of vision. If any problem is there in seeing, then it is used to correct it. It is also used in optical instruments like microscope and telescope. Same as spherical mirrors, spherical lenses are also of two types: convex lens and concave lens. But in case of lenses being transparent, light passes through them. Hence, unlike spherical mirrors where reflection of light takes place, in lenses the refraction of light takes place. So, through mirror, reflection occurs, but through lens, refraction of light takes place. Refraction of light means bending of light. Reflection means bouncing back of light. So, through mirror, reflection occurs, and refraction means bending of light when it changes its medium. So, it takes place through lenses. So, when light passes through lens, it bends and change its path after emerging out from lens. So, important terms related to spherical lenses, same as the spherical mirror, center of curvature, then center, here it is known as optical center, principal axis, principal focus, and focal length. So, first is center of curvature. See here, the center of the lens, both side, the center of the lens is known as center of curvature. Here it is C1 and C2 because two parts are there in the lens, and so both side we can consider. Then optical center is the center of the lens. In between the lens there is a center point which is known as optical center and denoted by O. The principal axis, the line passing through the center of curvature and the optical center of the lens is called the principal axis. Then the focus. Both side F1 and F2 is the is the focus or principal focus. Same as center of curvature C1, C2, both side we can consider, and F1, F2 both side. And then the focal length from the optical center to the focus is known as focal length. So these are the some terms related to lens. Next, the two types of lens: convex lens and concave lens. So first, convex lens. A convex lens is thicker in the middle than at the edges. Edges means kinara. So it is thicker in the middle. This middle part is thicker, and the edges, the both edges are pointed, and so it is thin at the edges and thicker at the middle point. So when a parallel beam of light falls on a convex lens, it converges to a point. Look here, the rays are falling on it and then it meet at a point, it converge at a point. Hence it is known as converging lens. The convex lens is known as converging lens, and when we focus the rays of the sun through a convex lens, then it converges to a point and form a bright spot at that point. And this also converts the heat of the sun rays. In mirror also I have explained you, it is if we point the sun rays to a sheet of paper, that it converges at a point and the paper starts burning. If an object is placed at different distances in front of a convex lens, the images formed are different each time. That means the formation of image, it depends on its distance from the lens. Same as into a concave mirror, the image formed by a convex lens changes from real inverted and diminished to a real inverted and magnified. When the object is placed very close to the convex lens, the image formed is virtual, erect and magnified. जैसे जैसे हम लोग इसको अपने लेंस के करीब लाएंगे तो इमेज इंक्रीज करते जाएगा साइज में, दैट मीन्स इट गेट मैग्निफाइड. So for a far object placed at a distance greater than twice the focal length, अगर कोई भी ऑब्जेक्ट फोकल लेंथ से डबल डिस्टेंस पर है, then image formed is real, inverted and smaller than the object size. That means if the object is very far to us or far to lens, then it is smaller in size. Then if for a nearby object at a distance less than twice than focal length, now bring the object closer and it is less than the focal length, twice the focal length, but greater than the focal length, then the image formed is real, inverted and magnified. Now the size increases, and for the object which is placed very close to the mirror at a distance less than the focal length of the lens, image formed is virtual, erect and magnified. Do correction here, it is very close to the lens. It is written here mirror, do correction here. So we see that the characteristics of the image formed by a convex lens are similar to the image formed by a concave mirror. Concave mirror and the convex lens characteristics are more or less same. Then concave lens, unlike a concave lens is thinner in the middle. It is thinner in the middle. Look here, thinner in the middle, sorry. It is thinner in the middle and thicker at the edges. The both edges are thicker and thinner in the middle, just opposite to the convex lens. And another difference is when a parallel beam of light is incident on a concave lens, then the reflected rays appear to be diverge. It get diverged in different direction and hence it is known as diverging lens. So convex lens is converging lens and concave lens is diverging lens. So in case of a concave lens, irrespective of the position of the object, the image formed is always virtual, erect and smaller in size. Always the image formed by concave lens is virtual, erect and smaller in size. इसमें convex lens की जैसे कोई भी चेंजेस नहीं होगा, ऑब्जेक्ट का पोजीशन कुछ भी रहे, ऑलवेज द इमेज फॉर्म इज virtual, erect and smaller than the object. Then uses of lens. Convex lens is used as magnifying glass to see the object by doing it enlarged, becoming so it acts as magnifying glass. Then convex lens is also used in binoculars, microscope and telescopes. Binoculars दूरबीन में ये यूज होता है, दूरबीन माइक्रोस्कोप्स में टू see the very small objects by enlarging them, and for in telescopes. Both concave and convex lens are used in making spectacles to correct the vision defects. Depending on the types of defects, the two lenses are used there, concave lens and convex lens, which you will read in detail in 8th standard. The peep holes in the wooden doors are made up of concave lens. In the wooden doors, a hole is there to see the outside who is standing there, and in these holes the concave lens is used. So this is all about the convex lens and concave lens.